You know, there's only one thing really that makes businesses sit up, take notice, and more importantly, well, listen to you. And it's about whether you can deliver or indeed make some money. You know, what we've seen in the last few years, and let's be honest, we've seen every major company going down this woke-artery route, you know, Ben and Jerry's plastering their things with messages, Lush, the soap company, putting messages literally in children's bags and huge posters in their window. Meanwhile, all of their companies, you know, just collapse, lose money. Not more so really than the broadcast media, the legacy media as it's called, the mainstream media. You see, now they're literally battling up against people who want to watch their media in a totally different way. And unlike when you and I first watched television, they don't want to be lectured to. This is now one of the major problems, particularly when you're dealing with one of the most famous women in the world. Suddenly, they all want a slice of Melania. Let me explain. Morning, chums. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today in the very heart of a busy London. Hope you're keeping well. We'll have a wave. Nice to see you. Yes, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to have your company. Listen, first off out of the traps, I want to share this with you. This is about The View, the ABC Disney-owned daytime TV show. Over here, our version, I've told you recently, called Loose Women, as well, being cut in half simply because, you know, they say they're talking about cost cutting and stuff like that. Listen, if we were watching it, you wouldn't be chopping it. It's as simple as that. It's too costly, too dull, too wokey, too boring. And as ever, you know, they dress it up, oh, they're all part of our daytime family. Families fall out and Loose Women have definitely fallen out. It's a bit like The View over in America. Whoopi Goldberg has been on suspension more times than a footballer, but seemingly ABC Disney think that she's hot stuff. Well, that could be fading fast now because they've been told to stop Trump bashing. And in particular, there's a reason for that, chums, right? Basically, they want to have Melania Trump as a guest. And as I said at the start of this video, it boils down to one thing, really. It boils down to the fact that when Melania pops up on the likes of Fox News channel, ratings go through the roof. Now, you know, she's an interesting woman. She's had a book out. She's achieved a lot. Whether you like the politics, the man she's married to, whatever, it's about that in terms of television. And also that means more ad revenue money coming in. And, you know, more importantly, she's a top guest. They've now been told, including Whoopi, that they have to be nice about President Trump and, of course, his wife, Melania. Not only that, the same thing's happening over at Vogue magazine. Remember when Vogue decided to mock Melania's outfit, saying that she looked like a magician's assistant? And it turned out that an intern had been allowed to write this, and it was published digitally and in the magazine. Well, guess what? They've realised that actually in other magazines where they've published Melania pictures, she's done incredibly well for them. In fact, sold out clothes, and there are more designers than ever now queuing up, wanted, of course, to dress the First Lady. The reason why I'm giggling and I'm smiling is it's not exactly rocket science, is it? If you're nice to people, particularly when they're a beautiful woman, statuesque, look good, this is why, for instance, Meghan Markle fell out and lost big time with the editorial team out of Vogue. A diva demanding, difficult, Duchess in high heels, whatever you want to call her, but they didn't need her. When somebody's big, hot, making money, and more importantly, great for ratings, as Melania Trump has seemingly now become, it's interesting, isn't it? Because while Whoopi Goldberg can sling around her dreadlocks all she wants, the bottom line is if she wants to keep a job and keep getting paid, because remember, she told you also that she feels the struggle. Millions of years sitting there reading Auto Q and debating everything, but she feels the struggle. Maybe she wouldn't if she was a little nicer. And as Disney have pointed out to her, you better be nice because we want Melania on the show, with or without you. Now there's telling you. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.